Hello, is that guy working?
Hello. There we go. Hey guys.
All right, so we're excited to have you here today. Thank you so much for coming. If you guys haven't checked out his show, check out the Anime Zone on YouTube.
Yes, youtube.com/Gigguk, if you didn't already know.
Of course, across on social media and all that good stuff.
Yes.
If you're taking photos, if you're doing any video, you should totally post it and tag Toei. That'd be awesome. It'd be really good. We're excited to have him here to talk anime, toy animation, right here. So, really, you've been doing so much with anime, and you've been following a lot of different anime. I mean, that's kind of what you do.
Yeah.
So tell us about your experience with any of Toei's stuff, maybe One Piece and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how I started watching anime originally was my origin story, as with a lot of you, was probably with Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was like what I grew up with before I knew what anime even was. I would watch it every week. As a teenager, coming home, like running home from school to catch the latest episode. And then as I grew older, I really got into One Piece. And I hate to admit this, but I did originally get into it through the 4Kids dubs. I didn't know any better, okay? I didn't know any better, okay? I really enjoyed it, and then I watched. And then when I actually got into anime, I was like, okay, so that was a really bad dub of it. So I actually watched the real version,
unedited,
and I was like, oh my god, why did I enjoy this before? This is so much better. And I've been following it ever since. I'm still up to date today.
So how did you go from just being a normal purveyor of anime like a lot of us to making this your full-time career?
Damn, I don't know. It's not many people know this, but I've been doing this for over 10 years now. So I did this. I did my first video when I was meant to be reviewing for a maths exam. And then I was just like, you know what? I don't feel like revising right now. I'd rather make silly online videos. And I was like, maybe I could do this. And then that was the first time I made my anime videos. And then I don't know, man. 10 years down the line, and here I am. It's weird because I feel like I've only grown because the anime in general has grown so much in the past few years. I mean, the industry now and the industry 10 years ago is like nothing alike.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah, and I couldn't be happier because I was like the biggest closet anime fan. Like nobody in my school knew I liked anime. I was just like, they didn't even know what anime was.
Sure.
You know. And now here we are at freaking Anime Expo.
Yeah, 100,000 plus people.
I know, right? This is absolutely amazing.
So let me see a show of hands. Who's been watching anime for like a couple years now? How about 5 years? 10. 15. Who's not even 15 years old? That's nuts.
That is nuts.
Thinking about how you would get anime back then, you'd have to get this probably bootleg VHS that was either sub or dub. That was $80 for 3 episodes.
Okay, so like my first experience with One Piece actually was before I found out that eBay is not a licensed seller of anime. So I was like, I feel like watching One Piece. So I bought this like DVD bootleg of One Piece. I didn't know it was like bootlegs at the time, and I was just like, why has this got very bad Chinese subtitles and Chinese dubs on it? And I was just like, I'm sure this isn't. Something's wrong here. But yeah, it was a lot harder to get hold of anime back then, and now it's so easily accessible, like everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's literally everywhere around us right now. You can look in any direction and it's just full of anime. So One Piece being a series that you could probably watch for 15 years and still see new episodes. Are you caught up 100% right now?
I'm a few chapters behind.
Okay.
I'm a manga reader rather than an anime watcher. Mostly because I can just consume it faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm most of the way caught up. Like just a few chapters behind. Yeah, I'm not going to get to spoiler territory, but
okay.
I've just gotten to the end of the last arc.
Okay.
Before the start of the new arc.
All right. So, I mean, there's tons of anime stuff going on here this weekend. What else do you have personally going on? Is there anything, any other appearances? You making some?
Yes, I have a signing in literally like at 4 o'clock at the Bookwalker booth. And then I have a signing tomorrow at 1 o'clock at Funimation with at the Lucky Strike Bowling.
Okay. Well, cool. Guys, check it out. Check them out there. I'll be hanging out probably at Lucky Strike a lot this weekend as well too. So that'll be cool.
Hang out with.
So a lot of fans here, a lot of guys. So you all know who this guy is, right? Like, that's why you're here. Okay. All right. So if you had any, just if you had one thing you had to say to him right now, like what would it be? Look right here.
Any further projects have Navy Bridge?
Any further progress in Navy Bridge? You know what? Between us, like I've had the next script finished for like years, but the problem is, right? Once I restart it, I wouldn't want to stop until I finish the entirety of movie 2.
Don't stop, won't stop.
Okay. Is Sydney here?
Sydney?
Sydney, where's Sydney and Alex? Okay, well, Misato and Ray were standing right there. So when I come back, I'll give them a shout out.
Let's see.
Thank you.
What's up?
Sorry? Do I have an affection? I mean, Lily's a great girl. She's like one of the like loveliest girls I've ever met. And I got to hang out with her 2-3 days ago, and I had a lot of fun. So Lily's an awesome girl.
That's cool. All right, so I do want to give you guys a chance to get some cool stuff today too, right? You want to do that? Before we do that, I want to make sure everyone knows where they can find you on YouTube, on Twitter, and all that stuff. So let's get those plugs out there. If
Okay. YouTube.com/Gigguk. My Twitter handle is GiggukAZ, which is because it was Gigguk Anime Zone, because someone took my Twitter handle like ages ago, which has never happened before. This was before I really started making videos, so it was very surprising that someone had taken.
What is the origin of your online name?
It's actually really embarrassing. It's a pet name my mum used to call me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's sweet.
That is
at the very least, that's sweet. Well, that's cool.
I wish I had a cooler origin story than that, because it's how I'm known all over now.
All right, so we want to reward you guys for coming out here today to visit us at the Toei Animation booth. We did talk a little bit about One Piece.
Yes.
So we have a nice One Piece prize to give away here today.
Woo! Trafalgar Law. Wow.
All right, so Trafalgar here. What are your thoughts on Trafalgar as a character?
I really like him as a character. When he was first introduced, I wasn't so sure about him. But after they got into the new world, he became such an awesome character.
All right, and you guys have a chance right now to potentially win this. If you were just here, we played a game of rock, paper, scissors with Goku and Vegeta to win some Dragon Ball stuff. So we're gonna do the same thing here with Gigguk. You're all gonna play against him.
Who wants to go?
Yeah. All right, if you're sitting down, I'm gonna need you guys to stand up so we can see everybody's hands in the air. And how this works. You're gonna play against him. It's the entire audience versus Gigguk.
Jesus, I feel a little overwhelmed right now.
So it's gonna go. This game's called Jankenpon in Japan. So it's Jankenpon, shoot. All right. So it's 1, 2, 3, shoot. You got it? Okay. So we'll do a test run first.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Junk and pawn, shoot. So if scissors, so if you pick scissors, you guys keep your hands up in the air. Actually, sorry, excuse me. He has scissors, only people that stay in a rock. You have to beat him to win and stay in the game. If you tie or lose, you put your hand down. All right? Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna have you stand up right here in the center, playing against the group. Do you wanna call it out or do you want me to call it out?
You can call it out.
All right, here we go. Junk and pawn, shoot.